Was a bit too hasty jumping into this place, because there's a guy in it. Yeah, that one.
Who's there?
What, he doesn't move?
One wrong word. I'm stuck over here.
I'm just gonna stand out here and then quick save, thank you.
Holy shit!
What the heck? He was walking in the opposite direction. He was walking in a direction where his back was facing me. That doesn't make any sense. This idiot really just said, no way there. Your friend is unconscious on the floor. She was on the bed before. Are you actually dumb? Why are you asking questions you already know the answer to? I'm trying to be more mindful of just how much I record. I failed. I just cut out about 5 minutes worth of video where I didn't talk. Make sure I say something worthwhile while I'm recording. That way it's not just gameplay. What, no letters? Delilah didn't disperse any orders to anybody? Nobody stands down here on guard? Heck, back when I was Empress, there were people down here standing guard, and everything went shit anyway. Yes, moving on. It's nice that you can close the door behind you. In some games, when you open a door, that's it. It's just open now. Forever. It really bothers me. Let's go see about that editor. See if he's okay. Kent! This isn't gonna stop me. Oh, hi!
Who are you?
I'm not a friend to your new Empress, Delilah.
Thank the stars for that. I've been hiding here since the coup. Worked in the carriage rails before things went to pieces.
I've been in Karnaca for over a month. What can you tell me?
At first, there was fighting. Delilah's bunch against those in the city watch who were still loyal. People tried to barricade the streets, to put up a wall around the tower. Eventually, the overseers came down, led by the High Overseer himself. They fought against Delilah's witches. That's the only word for them. But I haven't seen an overseer in a while now.
Anything else?
There was rioting over food, but people have fled the district mostly. Not long ago, someone came by in the dead of the night, pushing a carriage toward the tower. Looked like bones, maybe from a whaling slaughterhouse. No idea why Delilah would want that.
Thanks for what you've told me. Stay hidden for a few more days. Maybe things will get better after that.
Good luck with what it is you're after, though I think I can guess. If you cross Delilah's
Seems smart.
path, or any of those with her, just remember how many they slaughtered. This place wasn't perfect before, but at least the bakeries and the pubs were open.
Yeah. That's what that place was, a pub. Empress and Royal Protector... Sorry, I'm sitting too far away. Exonerated! Victims of clever conspirators! On these trusted pages, we have often speculated about the Crown Killer. At first, we believed the monster took orders directly from the throne. Yet recent events have laid bare innumerable facts that leave Empress Emily Atano and her Royal Protector, Corvo Atano, free of all such doubts. Not only are they no longer implicated in these gruesome murders, but they themselves are the victims of clever conspirators bent on destroying their exemplary reputations. Evidence now points to an assassin from Karnaca, possibly taking orders from none other than the Duke Luca Abel and Delilah Copperspoon. However, this vulnerable institution is reluctant to arrive at conclusions before the whole truth is known. We will keep you aware of events as they transpire, dear readers. Keeping good on his promise, I see.
Your Majesty, you're alive. It's
Yes.
been almost 2 months, hasn't it?
So it's been like a month and a half.
I've been down in Karnaca trying to figure out how all this happened, with Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos.
And were you successful? Things are a mess here.
I know how to beat Delilah now. I'm going to retake my throne and find a way to help my father.
That's the best news I've heard in a long while. You'll have my support. Whatever you need, just ask.
Once it's safe, just tell the public what happened. If I come out on top, I'll invite you to Dunwall Tower to conduct an interview.
Good luck at Dunwall Tower.
I see you have a grenade. What's that for?
The people of the district have fled. Everyone's afraid of Delilah and her followers. Whatever comes next will be written down in the history of the Empire. Assuming we've still got an Empire come tomorrow.
Oh, we will. I'll make damn sure of it. Now, about this other building. Yeah, that one?
Don't bother at all. No light from the moon. You got this close to Dunwall Tower? By the gates.
Yeah, after the big fight between those overseer hard asses and Delilah's girls.
Are we gonna put it back together? Make it work?
Yeah, dumbass. Because you just spent 6 years at the Academy of Natural Philosophy.
Hey, screw you.
Don't lose your shit over a joke, Daniel. We're gonna sell it. Must be worth a lot of coin.
What did you call him a dumbass for?
It's not such a crazy idea. Get it working again. Put a hat on it.
What is it with you guys in hats?
No one buying in Dunwall right now.
I don't think there's anybody in Dunwall.
They're laying low because of Delilah. Gotta play this just right. No one needs to know we found it.
This part of the city's a graveyard. I don't know whether to run or settle in.
I think they're done talking.
Maybe it's time to head back to Poolwick. Show those lubbers who's who.
Finally, something to read. Letter from Boyle Accounting Service. Miss Fenella Reed. I regret to inform you that your special allowance request has been denied by your financial director. We're very sorry to hear that your apartment on Colwyn Boulevard is in such poor condition. But we think you're being overly emotional when describing the building as on the verge of collapse. A broken leg is certainly not something irreparable, nor a broken ceiling. In any case, as the import manager, you must understand that the company's future is unsure, to say the least, after the untimely death of its beloved founder, and political turmoil across the empire. All wages should remain frozen until successor is appointed. No exceptions will be granted. We wish you best of luck. Sincerely yours, Martin Jenkins, for the Boyle Company Accounting Service. Now, whose apartment was that again? It was the house I went into that didn't have the painting in it. That was Dr. Galvani's new house. The two houses are across the street from each other. Who's screaming? Somebody just went, "Ah!"
That's a shame.
Gate defense orders. Corporal Blinn, you and your men are being positioned outside the gates. Trust me, it's for your own good. Life on the inside with our new Empress is not what you're used to. With Ramsey out of the picture, those of us who sided with him in support of Delilah are thinning out quickly. Some of us have deserted. Others have, well, let's just say they've offended our new ruler once too often. So here are your orders. Don't expect food or pay. Take what you can from the neighborhood and surrounding district. Call it attacks. And should an attack come from any quarter, defend the gate. Even if your checkpoint falls, you'll buy us time to prepare for the assault. Captain Michelle Hayes. Oh, it took the hound's head off. How was I supposed to know? No, this was Galvani's house. See, that's where the painting used to be, and the code for safe. Which is still here, surprisingly. Let's see if there's anything new in here. Probably not, but it doesn't hurt to check. Some new coins. Has this been updated? 24th day, month of Earth, 1852. I'm in the middle of a coup against our fair Empress Emily, whom I've supported since her mother's time. I was robbed again. Some miscreant took advantage of the chaos and broke into my new apartment. I give up. The city is cursed. I'm leaving forever. I've sold everything, and I'm off to Tibia. If you come back again, you scoundrel, enjoy your visit to my home. There's nothing left to steal. Well, maybe you can roll yourself up in my carpets and lick the dust from the furniture, since you seem to have such an obsession with me. I'm sorry, Galvani. I was in need of money. I was in need of funds. Okay, my mind's made up. Developers, if you're watching this, which you absolutely are not, please take us to Tibia. If you feel the motivation to make another Dishonored game, let's go to Tibia. And then we'll go to Morley. And then Pandyssia. Save the most interesting area for last. For old time's sake. It's like getting a hit from cocaine. Sometimes you just need one. Something I want to do once I get into Dunwall Tower is see if I can go to the reserve, since that's where Ramsey is being kept. I want to know if he's still alive. What would be nice if I can make my way back to the top of the tower by going this way. You know, it would have been poetic. Go back the way I came at the start of the game. It's just too high, though. Well, I can get here, but I don't think I can get up any further. Not unless I have far reach, which I do not. So that's a bummer. Who's making these campfires? How did anybody get up here? Only I could get up here. See, did you hear that? That was the sound of somebody screaming. Thank you. See, I knew you could do it. And here's the problem. I don't think I'm gonna make this. Let's see, could I jump up here, perhaps? Couldn't hurt to try. Here goes nothing. Am I actually gonna do this? Is this even real? Oh, dead witch. What about that? Block the secret passage. I want the back route of the tower blocked off in case anyone else knew about the former Empress's secret exit. Work all night if you have to. So how did she die? Exactly.
Delilah.
Ah, okay. I think this is what they meant. Oh, okay.
What?
What? Alright. Let's rob the market. Oh no, I've given up on that, thank you. That rune was out of reach. There's no way I'm going to be able to get to it.
The city is falling apart. I used to go and pray at the Abbey, but I haven't seen a single overseer in days.
You don't have anything? In your cash register? What kind of shop is this where you don't have anything in your cash register? Well, I got that.
I don't know how long Dunwall is going to stand.
So technically I did rob the black market shop. I guess. Just didn't rob anything much worth. I don't think. That was lame. Grim tidings from the capital of the Empire. Following the coup, Empress Delilah Caldwin, formerly called Copperspoon, still sits on the throne in Dunwall Tower. The residents of the district have, for the most part, fled. Shops and apartments sit in decay. In some cases, barricades have been erected at narrow streets, attempting to contain the odd cabal of women accompanying our new ruler. Seeking to exploit an opportunity, local gangs are having a field day. I can attest personally to the increased presence of the Hatters, whose numbers have swelled with the recruitment of orphaned children. Your intrepid reporter will continue to bring you news as it happens, and as always, I will interpret the events to the best of my ability. As the courier, we try to represent all sides that we deem reasonable, but of course we have perspective and we have values, like all journalistic outlets, which will always inform our reporting. Well, with all that said and done, I think it's finally time. Hey, look, a wounded overseer. This has promise. Mission orders. Brother Fritz, I bid you courage on your expedition into the heart of corruption, the once shining Dunwall Tower. Know that beyond Delilah's occult heresy, she is full of guile. Be wary. Storm the tower and protect High Overseer Kulan with your life, for he will lead us back to the righteous path. But there is another thing. For years, rumors have circulated regarding the Royal Protector. If victory is secured and you manage to find yourself in his quarters alone, we want you to search for signs of blasphemy. Report back, but only to me. All my years, I dedicate the Abbey and the Oracular Order. Sister Rosewyn.
You! Come talk to me.
Alright.
I saw the High Overseer fall. All is lost. Leave this place.
The Abbey assaulted the tower?
Somehow we were overcome. Not just Delilah's sorcerers and their gravehounds, but mechanical men. Automated soldiers. The ancient music was useless against them.
Rest now. But know that I'm going to end Delilah's reign. I swear it.
Go then, and carry the blessing of the Abbey with you. End Delilah and make Dunwall whole again for all the people of the Empire.
Okay, so that was much better. I like that. See, if you do accept the Outsider's mark, then he tells you, after you promise to take down Delilah, I smell the mark of the Outsider upon you. The mark of a heretic. A heretic. against a heretic. Laughable. And you know what? I don't like that very much. I'm trying to give this guy some comfort, and he just throws it back in my face. Well, I guess I can take some comfort in knowing that he probably feels like an idiot after saying that when I do win the game. This new one? Okay. Emperor Delilah's new plans. With the help of Duke Luca Bell, Delilah has executed a successful play for the throne, and now sits as Empress. Whether legitimate or not is a matter of hotly debated opinion. Emily Caldwell's fate is unknown at this time, but we do know that several of her ministers are dead, believed to have been assassinated, and the Parliament has been set ablaze by a group of unknown arsonists. In the time since the coup, Empress Delilah has issued several proclamations, along with her assertion, announced by street speaker, that everything will change soon in Dunwall and across the Empire. So our new ruler promises to show us a wonderful future, and warns that all citizens should endeavor to place their most earnest trust in her. Given the ruins in the streets around the palace, one can only speculate about what she means. She's gonna make y'all her bitches. Are these all overseers? Looks like it. They've all been turned to stone. Even some hounds. I know you could take them out by choking them. Just show me, okay? Hey, what's over there? Apparently Delilah is concocting a new painting to end all paintings. That's what some of her cronies said, or whatever you call it. She gonna try and do the same thing that she did in Brigmore Witches? Just having a hard time getting past all the other witches and some ghost towns, or whatever you call them. They were also in Brigmore Witches. Crazy. Well, I guess it's not that crazy. Note from Delilah. Following the Abbey's pathetic assault, I want the power shut off in the security room, and I want this rickety old contraption locked. No more supplicants from the city riding up to beg for my graces. Come to my throne room only if your need is dire. And woe be to anyone from outside the coven who disturbs me while I'm painting. The overseers were probably the last of our significant enemies, and now they're beaten. I trust you can handle anyone else who comes along. Your Empress Delilah.
To restore power to the elevator, I'll have to reach the security room.
But a few days ago, she was spending all of her time in that bleak little overseer chapel. What's afoot? What's she working on?
She probably found it funny, using the chapel as a studio, mixing pigments where those fools used to preach their nonsense. But she moved to the throne room when she was ready to start her new painting.
Always exciting when she starts to sculpt or paint.
Yes, but this one is special. Delilah says it's going to change everything, the world and all the spheres beyond. Go sneak a peek of it, if you dare.
Anyone here? Show yourself.
Interesting. You can use stun mines to take out these guys as well. The more you know. Anyway, security room? I used the stun mine on the witches first. There were some witches in the hall. I wanted to take them out first, then take out the clockwork soldier using explosive bullets. But I guess even explosive bullets are useless. And now the elevator should work.
With the power on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
Yeah, some witches come down here to check out what's going on.
Belly rumble of machines digesting oils from the great leviathans of the deep.
We should see who tampers with the dead metal things.
Oh crap.
The High Overseer.
So this is Kulan. What does he have bone charms for? Excuse me, I'm hiding behind a dead body, thank you. Invitation from Her Majesty Empress Delilah Caldwin. To the Duchess Lucille Clothilda. I hope this note finds you in good health. Yours was the first such correspondence offering me fealty, and officially denouncing the murderess Emily Caldwin. Swift actions such as yours deserve reciprocity. Come join me for a dinner in your honor. My kitchen will prepare jellied oysters, airing in gravy and some of those unusual Morlian clams that thrive only in brackish waters. Let it be tomorrow evening, for I am eager to show you how I feel toward one who is so quick to change allegiance. Empress Delilah Caldwin. Well, I'm gonna kill her. I don't care anymore. Delilah's gonna die. It's not that much better place to put your body, but at least it's not up against the toilet.
Why is there a tree in the middle of the chapel?
You figure it out. This was also marked on as one of my objective markers, so I guess we need to do a thing in here. Delilah on Rune Harmony. Bending the energies of the void was tricky, but I've managed to corrupt runes of bone for my great painting. I've got all the ingredients ready in the chapel. Dried kelp and algae from the moats, flowers from the greenhouse ground to dust and made into pigment, human bones infused with the fluids of terror and regret. Mustering patience, I will continue painting until the final rune is ready to affix to the throne. My throne. But harmony must be maintained between the corrupt runes and their pure counterparts. Two corrupt, aligned with two of the purest. If this harmony is not observed, the magic of the painting could get twisted all around, and fail, or even turn against me.
Delilah's working on something terrible, but I might be able to sabotage it. By crafting more corrupt runes, I could disrupt Delilah's painting.
Across the chair, both pure and corrupted, I was able to transpose the chapel made of paint with the one made of stone. With more runes, I should be able to do the same to all the Empire. This will be my greatest undertaking, transposing my painting, the world as it should be, with this wretched dung heap we're all born into. At last, all will be made proper and good.
Is that your end goal? Really? This bitch really thinks she's doing good. Time to prove her wrong, I suppose.
Heck, back when I was Empress, there were people down here standing guard, and everything went to critic.